Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to look at some joke. Yeah, there's a joke going on that it's called some joke, and it literally is some kind of a joke. The first time I played it, if you recollect, I started playing War Robots again after a gap of 5 years, and this was one of the bots that I had to go against. And honestly, I didn't know what I had to shoot when Samjok drops his turret and that starts shooting, I would go and try to shoot the turret and realize that wasn't really what I'm supposed to be shooting at. So, yep, that's what it was. So, this, as you may have noticed in the start, is a low level Samjok without its skills upgraded or even without meta weapons. I'm using the boombox devastator on my Samjok along with a tiger scatter. The reason why I'm doing that is because these things are already nerfed, I believe, and I, being cheap to play, I spend a bit of money on this game, and I don't really want to spend any more. Maybe just a little bit. So I spent that money to catch up and get somewhere because I was completely outdated with only a tier that I could use, which I still use in game, and I love it. So here's Samjok doing what it does best. So if you see that one Samjok does so much in game, it's kind of shocking because you can literally do good damage if you use your Samjok well. And I know it's getting nerfed, and I'm glad it's getting nerfed, to be honest. It because if you have a little bit of skill, even with a 8 seconds or 10 second, I mean a 8 second, say off for its skill, pretty usable. I don't think that's going to really be an issue. If you want to still use some joke after the nerf, you really need to time your escape, plan your escape. You have to have an escape route. You cannot be like this doing whatever you want and doing stuff like that. But if you see, like in this game, I think in this particular one, I get killed only because of no escape route. I mean, you don't know where you're going. Take a look at it. Look at that. This robot is this, like, forget its name. The new one, Sword. Yeah, ridiculous. I mean, they nerf everything and then they create a robot like this that Pixel's usual stuff. But yep, rebalance. Sorry, the right word is rebalance stuff. They rebalance stuff and then you have a unbalanced new robot. I think this thing. So alright, here my Samjog is on MK2, which is level 1. I've not upgraded more than level 1. All my bots are MK2 level 1 for now, except here, he's on MK2 12. Um, why? And I really enjoy using tier, but take a look at this. I mean, what do? You just keep dropping your turret as Samjog because he does so much. This is where I die because of an unplanned escape route. Look at this. I can easily get off, but look at that. No timing, and I'm there right into the open. Everybody's after me. So that's it. All right. This is another Samjog game, but that was funny. That's the thing when you get into Samjog, it does a little leap, and I've even fallen off the castle map with the leap. So you got to be a little wary about that. Apart from that, there's a free kill. Mm. And why would he link to me when I have phase shift? The next game, one Sanjog can do so much damage. can you imagine like when you have three or four of them? Uh, that's what happened in one of the games I was playing. The next one, I've got the gameplay of that. Two of us, most of the time there was two, and then at some point there was three of us. But we took on the entire team. Basically, we virtually, I think, just went on together, going around, killing. That was insane. See, that's all you need to do over here. They just drop your turret and run at times. And then you be smart enough when to get out and go do your boom, boom, boom like that. Look at that. The timing of the Paladin. I use the Paladin mothership. I prefer the defensive mothership as compared to an attack mothership. Because I'm not somebody who goes out and just goes bang 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 with your meta stuff. If you don't have meta stuff, you can't afford to do stuff like that. So you always have to have like a defensive kind of setup somewhere, some kind of a defensive setup. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, I just needed to get a condo. So I've managed to get a condo as a drop in the thing. I've been wondering whether I should spend some silver and upgrade it, replace my cruel angler that I have, because I've got the screamer and howler setup on the angler, and then I can use the same setup on the condo. So I've got the weapons, although they aren't MK2, but they are somewhat upgraded and they save me a lot of silver. Although the angler has another extra point, but the condo definitely has. I mean, I've seen the condo take hits and survive. I think that'll do much better than the angler for my gameplay. So I will make a game video on the angler, but it's a really tough bot to play. Honestly, I'm having a tough time with the angler, especially when I'm on the cusp of champions. Every time I get those guys and anglers like smoked most of the time, unless I really play carefully with it. It's not like the raptor that can brawl at all. It's very tin. It has a tin can kind of feel to it as compared to the raptor. But then the raptor is something else. I don't know what the hell the raptor is, to be honest. I have a raptor and on MK2 level 1 it 400k HP, that plus durability boosting and reflector and whatnot, like so much more potent. And all the newer bots have this MK2 bonus, MK3 bonus. I think this Pixonic should be fair enough and put that in for some of the older bots. You know, it'll make the game so much more fun to be able to play some of my older bots. I mean, the older bots. I would love to play. I used to enjoy the Spectre short train for a while, and not just that. Even what were the other bots I enjoyed playing? Oh man, my Comino. I saw that they've made it a tier one bot with no speciality as well. So my Comino was one of the most fun bots I used to have. Wow, I rocked with that bot, but yeah. So that was one bot I would really like enjoying playing with if they could do something about it. No ledge pilot, no nothing. The Spectre, sorry, not the Spectre, the Strider has got a ledge pilot, plus it has a speciality change. So I thinking of maybe doing that as one of the fun bots to play with to make some good videos. Let's see how that goes. This is the game I was talking about where we had 2 or 3 of these guys going about the Samjoks, creating a joke of the other team. Look at that, man. Just look at that. We just go on and on. Free kill there. You see the Devastators? They work pretty all right, you know. They're not really bad, but definitely could do with some kind of improvement. But yeah, no, that we've been together. This that so that you can see that drone that this guy has, Chongun, I think, or something like that. Chogun. I have that too, but oh, microchips, man, the cost of those microchips. Collecting the free ones, and I'm gonna just do my glider. You know, it works pretty all right with the timings. And once this the nerf happens, I think the timing with glider and the Chongin will match pretty well. Overall, this bot is definitely fun to play with, and I'm just waiting for it to get nerfed so that I can skill up, or we can skill up, and we see few of these. I'm 100% sure once it's out of the meta thing, we'll see few of these bots around. Well, it's not going to be so easy to play, but it's definitely going to be fun. All right, I'm going to knock myself out of this. I hope you enjoyed that. I ruined that making the. And I goofed up over there. I'm just going to be here until this thing gets over. I've been using this half-dead bot for most of the game. All right, there we go. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Take care. Bye bye. And do subscribe if you like the content I'm putting out. I'm going to make quite a few videos on stuff like this if you like it. I mean, I like playing the game, so why not? Take care. Bye bye. See you.